Hi, this is Wendy at dcshower@aol.com. This is my signature story, take 3. It was November 1996, and I just received the list of families I was going to deliver Thanksgiving baskets to. I'd heard of the Anthony Robbins Foundation Basket Brigade several years earlier that was designed to feed families Thanksgiving dinner who were in need. Although I was struggling myself, I hadn't gone without a meal. And I felt like I would be able to scrape some money together to feed at least 10 families to help out. I wanted to give back to my community, and this was my way of doing it. So I've got my list, I've got the dinners, I volunteer my dad to help deliver, and we drive up to the first house. Something's wrong. Look at my list. That's a huge house. 3-car garage, BMW in the driveway. Something's not adding up. Well, maybe they hit on hard times. So I go up to the door, knock on the door. Young gentleman opens the door. I said, I've got your Thanksgiving basket dinner for you and your family. And he takes the basket, barely says thanks, and closes the door. Well, that's not the response I was expecting. Oh well, let's go on to the next house. So I knock on the door. They open. I see this huge TV, big screen, huge TV. And toys everywhere. I say, I've got your Thanksgiving dinner for you and your family. Same thing, takes the basket, barely says thanks, closes the door. House after house is like this. And we're done, and I am frustrated. Now, I'm angry. Here I am living in a tiny little apartment, driving a Geo Metro to deliver these free meals to people who don't look like they deserve it or need it, and they're not grateful. I'm so frustrated. So get in the car, and my dad can see my frustration. He looks at me, he says, Wendy, you've got a really big heart. Yeah, but not big enough for me to get that feel-good feeling of delivering to people, and they're feeling grateful. So now it's September 1997, and my husband says, Wendy, do you want to deliver Thanksgiving baskets again? No way, Gary. No way. That was a horrible experience. I never want to do that again. They weren't grateful. They didn't need it. Why would I do that again? He said, how about if we give to kids who really need it? What do you have in mind? How about if we give to the kids at the Thurston County Detention Center? They won't be able to go home for Thanksgiving, and they're probably not going to get a good meal. It's like, oh, you're right. So I called the Thurston County Juvenile Detention Center, and I said, I'd like to deliver Thanksgiving meals to the kids who are in juvie. And she says, well, we've got 90 kids, and we've got 12 staff. Whew, that's not quite what I was expecting, but I do have a couple months to get some money together to get some meals. Okay, I'm going to do it. So it's the night before Thanksgiving, and Gary and I get all these meals stuck in our little car. We drive to the detention center, and we're told that we can't go in. I was bummed. I wanted to see the kids' faces, how they were all excited because they got a Thanksgiving dinner. But they promised me that every kid would get a meal. I said, okay, that was kind of anticlimactic, and so we left. 6 weeks later, I get a phone call. Wendy Shower? Yes. This is Francine de Blasi. I'm the executive director at the Anthony Robbins Foundation. You donated meals to the Juvenile Detention Center in Thurston County. Yes, I did. She said, we got a letter from one of the kids in the juvie, and it was really special, and so I wanted to read it to you myself. Oh, great. Go ahead. She says, the letter says, thank you for the Thanksgiving meal. Thank you for remembering me when nobody else remembered me on Thanksgiving. Because of you, I am inspired to change my life. And Francine says, Wendy, thank you for caring and all that you've done. I got off the phone and I cried. And I thought, the year before I had donated meals because I wanted that feel-good feeling. And what I didn't realize was that I needed to give for the sake of giving because I didn't know whose life I was going to change. So all of us can learn that if we just do one act of kindness, you never know how that could change somebody's life.